Am I audible to you? Yeah. So let's start. I think in last class we discussed regarding which one? Stomata. Is it? Yeah. So if we talk about stomata, there are two type of stomata we find. One is which one? Bean shape or kidney shape. Or it is bean shape, bean seed shape, better to say. And another is which one? Dumbbell shape. Dumbbell shape. So where these bean shape or kidney shape stomata is there, bean shape and kidney shape is look like this. So these kidney shape stomata present in dicot. Right. And most monocot. And if you talk about dumbbell shape, you went in gym, so you find the dumbbell is there. Right. So if you talk about a dumbbell shape stomata, these stomata, dumbbell shape stomata, where it is present, what is the example for that? That is grasses. And this question, कि dumbbell shape stomata is found in grasses, came many times in NEET exam. Right? It's a very easy statement but important statement. कि dumbbell shape stomata present in which one? Grasses. And not all monocot. Keep in your mind. Grasses. What I wrote here, in most of the monocot who is there, kidney shape is there. Getting the idea? Is it all right? So this is about the shape of the stomata. Clear? You will not forget in future now. Dumbbell shape, grasses, kidney shape or bean shape, dicot and most monocot. Okay? Now we are going to move ahead about next one. That is which tissue system? Ground or fundamental tissue system? Epidermal tissue system over. Okay? So next. Ground or fundamental tissue system. Give your attention. Ground tissue system. Now let me write all tissue system together. Once again. I want to say something, so that's why. So here I am writing tissue system. As you know, which tissue system? Epidermal. Second one, you know, ground or fundamental. And third one, you better know, vascular tissue system. So if you talk about epidermal tissue system, you better know who come here. Epidermis and epidermal outgrowth. Epidermis and its outgrowth. Root hair, stem hair, etc. Right? Now if we talk about which tissue system? Ground tissue system. Who included in this ground tissue system? So it include hypodermis, general cortex, I already told it earlier also, endodermis, then it is what basically pericycle, then it is what pith or medulla, Pith or medulla. Then who is there? Pith or medullary ray. Medullary range. So these are the component of which tissue system, ground or fundamental tissue system. If we talk about the third one, vascular tissue system, as you know, who is coming under this particular tissue system, vascular tissue system? Xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. Now you keep one thing in your mind. So this much part, hypodermis, general cortex and endodermis. Hypodermis, general cortex and endodermis. These all together are called what? Cortex. Hypodermis is what? Outermost layer of the cortex, and endodermis is what? Innermost layer of the cortex. So cortex is differentiated into how many zones here you are finding? 3 layers, 3 zone, 3 subzone you can say. Hypodermis, general cortex and endodermis, right? Now, from pericycle to phloem, means pericycle, pith, ridge, xylem and phloem, these are called stele. People also say it what? Stele. So examiner will ask you, stele or stele consists of which one? Pericycle, pith, ridge, xylem and phloem. That much part is called. So stele consists of how many type of vascular tissue system? Sorry, stele consists of how many type of tissue system? Answer the question. Stele consists of how many tissue system? 2. Part of a stele formed by ground or fundamental tissue and part of a stele formed by which one? Vascular tissue. So the stele, wherever the stele is there, that is called a stelar region. So a stelar region is what basically? Inside the stele. Getting the things? It is called a stelar region. So a stelar region means start from pericycle to which one? Phloem. And if we talk about epidermis to endodermis, epidermis to endodermis, we use a term here, extrastellar region. These are what? Extrastellar region. Why we are saying extrastellar region? Because they are outside of a stele. Outside of a stele. Is it clear in the mind? Right? Extrastellar region is what? What is extrastellar region? Any doubt? No? So who are present inside the stele are called what? Present in a stellar region. Who is present outside the stele? It is what? Who is outer side? Epidermis is outer side. Na? Xylem phloem side is inner side. So who is present outside of the stele? It is called which one? Extrastellar region. Is it all right? Is it all right? Can we move ahead? Have a look now. Now it is your work coming. You tell me, now your job. You tell me, epidermis have which type of simple tissue? Say, I will write. Which kind of simple tissue present in the epidermis? Very good. It is parenchymatous. Parenchymatous. Okay, ji. Now, hypodermis have which kind of simple tissue? 2 possibilities are there. Either collenchyma or sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma. Collenchyma in the case of which one? Dicot stem. And sclerenchyma in the case of which one? monocot stem. Is it or not? So hypodermis is two possibility, either collenchyma or sclerenchyma. Now the third layer, endodermis. Which kind of simple tissue is present in the endodermis? It is also made up of which one? Parenchymatous. Parenchyma. Got the idea? Pericycle. It is made up of parenchyma, but in dicot stem, it is made up of both parenchyma and sclerenchyma. I will draw the diagram when I will teach you this today only, and sclerenchyma. Is it clear? It is parenchymatous, but I wrote a condition. Okay, but in dicot stem, it is made up of both parenchyma and sclerenchyma. Is it clear? So about pericycle, it is over. Now we are coming on pith. Pith is or medulla is made up of which one? Parenchyma. Parenchyma. Pith ray is also made up of which one? Parenchyma. Parenchyma. Xylem made up of which one? Paren plus sclerenchyma. Right? Phloem also made up of which one? Paren plus sclerenchyma. Got the idea? Is it clear? So you got the entire detail about these part is ground or fundamental tissue. Which part of ground tissue, even epidermal or even xylem and phloem, is made up of which particular type of simple tissue? An idea came, right? So these things will help you to solve the bits. MCQ question. Which layer have which type of simple tissue? Getting the idea? Is it clear in the mind? So who is over? Ground tissue system over. One more line I want to write about ground tissue system, then it will come over. Let me write. So should I go for the next slide? Is over? Done? Yeah. Right. 1 minute. Okay. Take your time. So what required to do in these factual area, I always say to you people, simply you be somehow systematic, patiently do everything one after the other, revise the things time to time, perfection will come. And for revision, what is the best way? Solve the bits time to time on that particular topic. Solve the MCQ question, right? So time to time, definitely solve the bits or MCQ question from a particular chapter. It will give you a better revision and even an idea to check how much I know and how much I forget. Is it clear? So can we move ahead? Yeah. So now, I just want to write one more thing. In leaves, where is the ground tissue? Anybody can tell? In leaves, in ground tissue, who is present? In ground tissue, mesophyll cells are present. cells are present. You just try to understand it. Ground tissue in leaf, every tissue system in leaf. You have a look here. This is leaf upper epidermis. Okay, this is the lower epidermis of leaf. So which tissue system is this? Epidermal tissue system. Epidermis. Now what you are finding in leaf here, this one is vascular tissue system. Vascular tissue system. In this, who is present? Xylem and phloem is present. And what you find remaining? Remaining is which one? This one. This is the which one? Ground tissue of leaf. So ground tissue of the leaf. Are you getting the idea or not? This is which tissue of the leaf? Ground tissue of the leaf. And these ground tissue is made up of which one? Mesophyll. Mesophyll cell. So you got the line of the NCERT in ground, in which one? Ground tissue it is written, na? Okay, ground tissue is what? Made up of which one? Mesophyll cell. So see, all three tissue system is there or not? Epidermal, ground, vascular tissue system. So ground tissue system also over, right? Now we are going to deal about vascular tissue system. Vascular tissue system. Small things going to ask in exam. Patiently listen everything. Solve the bits, read the NCERT, everything will happen great. I don't want to say much. Right? Nothing will come you're not able to handle. Okay, ji? Now we are going to deal about what basically? So, books for MCQ, you just study material not with you? Is there. So do from there that, and after that if we talk about which one? P by Q, previous year question. Now have a look here. Now we are going to talk about vascular tissue system. Vascular tissue system. So if we talk about vascular tissue system, you better know it include xylem and phloem. X and P in short I wrote. It includes xylem and phloem. So if you talk about, there are two type of vascular tissue system based on the position of the xylem and phloem. Based on position of xylem and phloem. It is three type, but NCERT wrote two types, so we are dealing two type only. Based on position of xylem and phloem, it has two type of vascular tissue system is there. One is called conjoint and another is called radial. There is also a more type, concentric, but I am not writing here because it is not in the periphery of the NCERT. NCERT not wrote about it. So conjoint and radial type of vascular tissue system. Now anybody can tell me what is conjoint vascular tissue system? Hurry up, carry on. What is conjoint kind of vascular tissue system? So conjoint means when xylem and phloem present at same radius. Same radius. It is called conjoint type of vascular tissue system. Right? When xylem and phloem present on same radius, so it is conjoint tissue system. If you talk about example of conjoint tissue system, you can say you will find it in stem, and also you will find it in which one? Leaves. So in a stem and leaf, xylem and phloem are present on which one? Same radius. Is it clear in the mind? I will also draw the diagram, but wait first, let me write everything. So conjoined vascular tissue system, xylem and phloem present on same radius. Now radial vascular tissue system. A radial vascular tissue system. So when xylem and phloem present on different radius in alternate manner, that is the which one? In alternate manner. It is called radial type of vascular tissue system. And if you talk about radial vascular system, example is root. Now, I want to say you people here one thing. In NEET exam, this line was there in a statement or not? Right? Yes. And NTA key have given a wrong answer in that question. Even overall country claimed it. But see the legal level of ego. See the level of ego, right? They're not considered at bonus. Exact cut copy line of the NCERT. No any other book have any controversy. It happened sometime NCERT wrote something, another book wrote something. Then we can also think like it may be they not followed the NCERT. No controversial line. In radial what happened? In radial what's happened? Here it is xylem. This is phloem. This is xylem. This is phloem. Right. This is phloem. Further this is xylem. This is phloem. Xylem, phloem, xylem, phloem, xylem, phloem. It is center. Xylem is present on which one? Different radius. Phloem is present on different radius. Right? Present in alternate manner. What is the wrong in the statement? Nothing was there. Getting the things. It is the problem of a faceless system. What they find, they know the problems of the country, judicial problem of the country. If you go to court, result will hold for a long time. Either court accept your plea or not. Even they accept how much time it will take in hearing. Right. So these people are taking the advantage of these things. And it is really ridiculous and very, very, very disappointing. If you did the mistake, you have to, very simply, you have to realize, yeah, I did mistake. Mistake anybody can do. Many times while writing, we wrote wrong things. But it doesn't mean it is not correctable. Getting the things or not. It happened, you wrote some wrong example certain time. Possible, quite possible. For anyone it is possible. So for even paper setter it is possible. They not give the correct key, but at least accept it. Anyhow, come on the agenda. So you got the idea. So conjoint, I am just telling you conjoint. Have a look here. What is the meaning of conjoint vascular bundle? This is the center, this is the xylem, this is the phloem. So when xylem, phloem present on the same radius, that particular vascular bundle is called conjoint vascular bundle. You will find such particular type of vascular bundle in stem and leaf. And when xylem and phloem is present on different radius and present alternately, such kind of vascular bundle is called radial vascular bundle. And that particular vascular bundle we report in root. You got about the idea about the conjoint. You got the idea about the radial. Conjoint in stem and leaf, radial in root. Now we are going to deal about the type of conjoint vascular tissue. Type of conjoint vascular tissue. So conjoint vascular tissue is of two types. One is collateral and another one is bicollateral. another is collateral, another is what? Bicollateral. What you are finding in collateral, I am telling you through the diagram. In collateral you will find this. Here xylem, here phloem. Xylem, phloem. Xylem, phloem. Xylem, phloem. And in bicollateral what you will find? Cambium, phloem, xylem, cambium. So what you are finding in collateral and bicollateral? Tell me. In collateral, you are finding that xylem is towards center. Xylem is towards center. And phloem toward periphery. Toward periphery. Getting the idea or not? Right? And in bicollateral, what you are finding in the diagram, tell, towards center also phloem is there. Sorry, here also phloem is there. Phloem is present inside also. Phloem is present outside also. And in between of the two phloem, who is there? Xylem is there. So, phloem is, in bicollateral, what we are finding? Phloem is present both towards center and periphery. Phloem is present both towards center and periphery. So in that condition, we are saying it is which one? Bicollateral. Are you getting the idea? So are you able to differentiate between collateral and bicollateral or not? Tell me. Yes. So collateral vascular bundle, xylem is towards center, phloem is toward periphery. In bicollateral vascular bundle, phloem is toward both center and periphery. Clear? Now I am telling about collateral. Further is of two types. Collateral further of two types. One is open and another is closed. So what we find in the case of open? What we find in the case of open? Look here. Here it is xylem, phloem, and in between xylem and phloem, who is there? In between xylem and phloem, who is there? Cambium is there. So here it is cambium. So here who is present? Cambium is present. In between xylem and phloem, who is present? Cambium is present. Then this particular vascular bundle is called open. And when in between xylem and phloem, when it between xylem and phloem, here it is xylem, and you think like this is phloem. In between xylem and phloem, who is not there? Cambium is not there. That is called close. So open is present in which one? Dicot stem. Dicot stem. And close is present in which one? Monocot stem. Monocot stem. Close is present in which one? Monocot stem. Is it clear in the mind? It is all right. So open in dicot stem and close in which one? Monocot stem. In close, who is absent? Cambium absent. Cambium absent in the case of which one? Close kind of vascular bundle. Now bicollateral vascular bundle I am coming. So bicollateral always open. Always open. And what is the example of bicollateral? Example of bicollateral is cucurbita. Cucurbita means gourds, cucumber, watermelon. Getting the idea or not? Cucurbita. Cucurbita have which kind of vascular bundle? Bicollateral vascular bundle. Is it clear in the mind? So when I was student like you, I mug up like both side phloem means more food will transport. When more food will transport, fruit size bigger. So see watermelon how big fruit, cucumber how big. Getting the things or not? So it is what basically both side phloem. bicollateral. Getting the idea? So these are which kind of, cucumber is a which kind of plant? Dicot plant. Right? So it doesn't means bicollateral present in all dicot. So in dicot, who is present? In dicot, we can say both collateral and bicollateral is possible. Right? Collateral as well as bicollateral is possible because cucurbita is also a which one? Dicot plant. And radial you already know. Radial you already know what basically? Root. Radial I already wrote, na? Oh, sorry. Radial is not here. It is on the separate place, so you will confuse unnecessary. Radial. Radial. Here I already wrote about the radial. When xylem phloem is present on different radius, right, in alternate manner, it is present in which one? Root. So who is over? Who is over? Vascular tissue is over. It's done? It's all right? Now we are going to discuss about anatomy of dicot root, then monocot root, then dicot stem, then monocot stem. Patiently listen me. Look at the board. It is damn easy. And I will draw the diagram. I will not show you NCERT. Showing NCERT is easy for me, na? But beside of that, I will not do it. The reason is when you are drawing the diagram, labeling it, the things came in your mind in the better way. Simply you are looking on a slide, a plenty of information when your eye face together, they not able to receive it in a better way. Getting the idea? So that is the reason always who is the best practice? Writing. Your eye is in contact word to word. Otherwise for us it is better. For us it is better na, to come with a pen drive, put here in the smart board, say no need to write. No chances of a spelling error. Otherwise what's happened? When you are writing sometime lateral inversion occur. When you are writing sometime some word miss in fast writing. Is it possible na? Right? So when you are writing fast, certain time what's happened? Next word came first, then it came later. It's shipped like this. Your brain is just going to create a dyslexia-like situation. Is it? So next, we are moving ahead. So look here, I am drawing the diagram. You will got a better connectivity. Otherwise, NCERT later on there, but you foresee the things. Have a look here. So I am going to deal about which one? Anatomy of dicot root. So sequentially, you just have a look. In the dicot root, who is the outermost layer? Epidermis. And here epidermis have a special name, epiblema. So you can say it epidermis also, you can say it what? Epiblema also. Is it clear? So it is epidermis, you find here who is present? Epidermal outgrowth, it is which one? Root hair. Root hair, and this root hair is what? You better know. Unicellular. Function of root hair you already know. Increase surface area for absorption of water and mineral, and it is epiblema. And who is absent? Cuticle is absent. You know the reason also. In root, absorption occur of water, mineral. But so many absorption occur, and if cuticle is there, it is a hydrophobic layer. Is it clear or not? And hydrophobic layer not allow the water to enter into the epidermis. So absorption is going to come at a halt. Clear or not? So that is the reason who is absent? Cuticle is absent. Clear? So epiblema or epidermis, and you better know epiblema made up of which simple tissue? Parenchyma. Okay, so who is over? Made up of parenchyma. Right. So who is over? Epiblema over. Now epiblema, what we are finding, below the epiblema, what we are finding, have a look. Many layers of cortex is present. and there is a intercellular space. You see, epiblema you are finding now, it is tightly packed. Tightly packed. Intercellular space is not there. But when I am drawing this diagram, you are finding here who is present. Intercellular space is there. Are you finding or not finding? Who is present? So here it is what basically cortex. So what the character should be wrote for the cortex? It is multi-layered. Multi-layered. It is parenchymatous. It is parenchymatous. Is all right? Clear in the mind? After that, what should we write about this intercellular space present? Intercellular space is present. So who is over? Cortex is over. Means which layer is absent? Hypodermis is absent in the cortex. Who is absent? Hypodermis is absent in the cortex. Is it clear or not? So you will use it in the same the difference between root and stem. In stem hypodermis present, in root hypodermis is absent. Now below the cortex, another layer is there. Below the cortex, another layer is there, and it is single layered. This another layer structure is present below the cortex. These are the cells of this layer. And what you are finding, intercellular space is there or not there? Tell me. Intercellular space you are finding here? Not finding. So here this layer name is endodermis. Endodermis. So what are the peculiarities we find in this layer? I am just writing. It is uniserrate. Uniserrate means made up of single layer. Right, no intercellular space present. No intercellular space present. In which layer? Endodermal layer. After that, what you will find, intercellular space is absent, it is uniserrate, it is parenchymatous. Which kind of simple tissue is there? Parenchyma is there. So it is parenchymatous and it's a barrel shaped cell. Barrel shaped cell. Barrel shape, I am telling you how it look. It is a barrel shape. It is a which shape? Barrel shape. So that particular type of cells you are finding, it is barrel shaped cell. It look like dholak. You know dholak, right? Have a which kind of shape? Barrel shape. Clear or not? After that, a very important point I am writing here, which is very, very important in entire endodermis. So casparian strips. Casparian strips. It is made up of suberin. It is suberized. Suberin layer. Suberin layer. Got the idea? So casparian strips is present at radial and tangential wall. Tangential wall. Who is present? Casparian strips are present on radial wall also and tangential wall also. And these are a suberized layer and it not allow, it is hydrophobic. So suberin not allow hydrophilic substances to pass through it. Able to understand or not? So these casparian strips are present in which one? Endodermis. At which wall it is present? It is present at radial and tangential wall. So I am just drawing it through a diagram. When you look in this diagram, it is appearing like this. I am just saying, here is what basically casparian strips. So what you are finding? Few cells are there where casparian strips are not there. Getting the idea? Few cells are there where casparian strips are not there. Are you able to find this cell? So this particular cell where casparian stips is not there, this particular cell have a name, and I'm writing it is which cell? Passage cell. Passage cell. So why passage cell is there? Why casparian stips is there? What is the role of these? We will discuss in plant physiology during transport of plant. Getting the things. Here we are dealing the anatomy, internal structure. So better we focus on the anatomy only. Is it clear? So what is the role of this? We will discuss during which one? Plant physiology. Is it all right? In transport of plant, it is written about the casparian stips, right? Okay, ji. So what I am saying now, endodermis is over. So in endodermis, you have seen about these characters present in which one? Endodermis. Just below the endodermis, which layer is present? Just below the endodermis, you will find pericycles is present. Few layer of pericycles are present. So these are pericycle. This is the pericycle diagram I am drawing, and I am writing here. That side space is not there. So this side I am using. So just have a look. So pericycle. So what about special about the pericycle? Pericycle, you will say, forms lateral root. One job pericycle do is this. Another work pericycle perform is what? It participate in formation of which one? Vascular cambium. Ring in dicot root. So this is the job of the pericycle. Pericycle in morphology, I told you about one thing. You see, lateral root you are finding, they are endogenous in origin and they arise from pericycle. So this pericycle forming the lateral root, and it is also participating in formation of vascular cambium ring in dicot root. How? I will teach it during secondary growth. How? I will teach during secondary growth. How it is forming the wavy vascular cambium ring. Getting the idea? So up to pericycle over, done. Now we are going to deal about the vascular tissue. We are going to deal about which one? Vascular tissue. So have a look here. Have a look here. If I talk about the vascular tissue, what you will find here, let me tell you. So this is protoxylem, this is metaxylem. Protoxylem, metaxylem. Protoxylem, metaxylem. Protoxylem, metaxylem. So I am just labeling protoxylem, and these are what basically metaxylem. So xylem arranged like this. Between two xylem, who is there? Phloem is there. Phloem is there. So you look here, phloem. It is phloem, 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 and phloem. So xylem and phloem is present on different radius. Are you getting the idea or not? Xylem and phloem present at the different radius, and protoxylem is toward periphery. Protoxylem outer, na? So periphery arrangement is what? Exarch. Are you getting the idea? Arrangement is what? Exarch. Now have a look here. Now have a look here. In between here, pith is there. So pith is present here. Okay, ji. But if pith you are not finding, it is well developed pith is there. So what we have to write about pith? It is a small and inconspicuous. Small and inconspicuous. Now what we are finding? In between xylem and phloem. some parenchymatous layer are present. In between xylem and phloem, some parenchymatous layer are present, and these parenchymatous layer present between xylem and phloem is called which one? Conjunctive tissue. Conjunctive tissue. It is present between xylem and phloem. It is conjunctive tissue. Getting the idea or not? Present between xylem and phloem. And these conjunctive tissue have a role in formation of vascular cambium ring. So vascular cambium ring is formed by vascular cambium ring. Two things. One is what? Pericycle. Another is what? Conjunctive tissue. How? I will teach during the secondary growth. Are you getting the idea? So now about vascular tissue I am writing. Pith I already wrote. Pith is small and inconspicuous. About vascular tissue I am writing. Vascular tissue. Vascular tissue in dicot. Root, what happened? So you tell me what character you are finding. Vascular tissue is radial. Radial. Arrangement is exarch. Getting the idea? Another things, vascular bundle. Number of vascular bundle. Usually, it is 2 to 4 and we call it diarch to tetrarch. Sometimes 6 also. Sometime means some example 6, and that is which one? Hexarch. But it never exceeded than hexarch. It never exceeded than hexarch. Understanding the idea? So what I told about the vascular tissue, radial, exarch, and usually it is 2 to 4, that is diarch to tetrarch, and sometime it is greater than 6, and it is not exceed hexarch. Not exceed, not more than, write better, hexarch. Clear? So this is about the vascular tissue we report. Pith I already wrote. Pith I already wrote. What? Small and inconspicuous. And I already wrote about the conjunctive tissue. So is it over? Is it over? Who is over? Anatomy of dicot root is over. It is done. Clear? Steel I already told, na? In beginning I told steel. What is a steel? Everything inside the pericycle, endodermis, means pericycle and vascular tissue, pith, these all together are called what basically? Steel. Typification of steel is not there. I told during ground tissue only about steel, na? Steel consists of what? Everything inside the endodermis is called what? Steel. Is it all right? So this is about which one? Anatomy of dicot root. Now we are going to deal about anatomy of monocot root. So it will take another 5 minutes, it will finish. Monocot root will finish hardly in 5 minutes. We will not write all detail, na? Detailing I did it here. Detailing I did it here. Who is present? What are the character? Every detailing is in this slide. Now we are going to say about monocot, and I will just write about that only. What is the different? The things who are same, I will not write. Done? So let's start. About which one? Monocot root. So anatomy of monocot root. See, I am drawing here epidermis or epiblema. Here unicellular root hair, simply writing the name, root hair, epiblema. Then who will come? Which layer will come? Parenchymatous cortex. I am not writing everywhere. It is cortical region. Cortex. You know about cortex. I already written. Then stern came of which one? Endodermis. So it is made up of single layer. Cells are barrel shape. So this is which one? Endodermal layer. You just fill it, complete it. I am just saying it like this. Okay. So it is which one? Endodermis. Endodermis. Now what I am saying here, who is there? Casparian strips. Right. So no need to write. I already wrote earlier. Then below the endodermis, who is coming? Pericycle. Who is coming? Pericycle is coming. So I am drawing, suppose that this is a layer of which one? Pericycle. So pericycle, what character is unique here? Ki pericycle, what happened? Form lateral root. But no role in what? Formation of vascular cambium. Because who is not present? Vascular cambium is not present. Because it is what basically? Monocot. And formation of vascular cambium occur for which purpose? Secondary growth. And secondary growth not occur in which one? Monocot root. So when no secondary growth occur, no need of vascular cambium, then why pericycle will form vascular cambium? It is a common sense, na? Not participate in secondary growth. You can write directly. Getting the idea? Now, after the pericycle, I am just telling you another difference. Not much differences is available between dicot and monocot root. So, vascular tissue we are going to deal. Look at the vascular tissue. Here it is protoxylem, metaxylem. Protoxylem, metaxylem. Protoxylem always smaller, metaxylem. Protoxylem, metaxylem. Protoxylem, metaxylem. Protoxylem, metaxylem. Protoxylem, metaxylem. Protoxylem, metaxylem. Getting the things, right? Protoxylem, metaxylem. Got the idea? And between xylem, who is present? Phloem. Phloem, 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 phloem. It is protoxylem and these are what? Metaxylem. And this particular labeling is what? Phloem. So what you are finding? How many number of vascular tissue is there? More than 6 vascular tissue is there. And who is well developed? Who is large and conspicuous? Pith. Pith is well developed. Are you getting the idea or not? Who is well developed? Pith is well developed. It is pith. So pith is large and conspicuous. Okay, ji. Now even here also conjunctive tissue present between which one? Xylem and phloem. I am simply writing at few places so you will understand it is which one? Conjunctive tissue. So how can you write the difference between dicot stem and monocot stem? and monocot, sorry, dicot stem I am writing, dicot root. Root we dealt, na? So dicot root and monocot root. So how can you differentiate? First, pericycle form which one? Cambium. Not from cambium. I wrote in detail, na? Not from cambium. Which cambium? Vascular cambium. So simply not from cambium. Okay. Second difference. It is diarch to tetrarch. Not more than hexarch. Number of vascular tissue do not greater than 6. Here it is polyarch. That is more than 6. Pith. Small and inconspicuous. Here it is pith, large and conspicuous. Conspicuous means well developed, visible and conspicuous. Oh, what happening? Large and conspicuous. Secondary growth occur. Here not occur. Difference is over or not over? So these are the difference between dicot and monocot. Clear? Is it all right? So root is over. Dicot root over, monocot root over. These are the diagram of the monocot. Is it? So what I want to say only, patience, sequential, and when you are reading yourself, you do one thing. Draw the diagram, level it, write about it. Then you will got the confidence. Feeling confidence is also important to crack exam. You must have a gut faith. I know this, yeah. I never make a mistake from here. Everything is in my mind. Step by it is in mind. Is it clear? Right. So feeling confident is also important. Otherwise, what's happened? When you not write everything, recall everything, you will find I forget it. I don't know it. So try to write, test yourself by recalling the things, by writing the things. How can I write? And for practice, solve the bits. Okay, that much work required. NEET is not a big exam. Now we are moving ahead. Okay, have a look now. Dicot stem. So interesting here is what? Dicot stem is the only tissue, you can say, which will give you the only part where you will find almost all tissue. Dicot stem is the only part of the plant where you got almost all tissue. So the best part of the plant to study every different tissue is what? Dicot stem. Clear? So such kind of question people can also frame. Have a look here. Now, dicot stem. So look here. I'm drawing the diagram. So outermost layer is epidermis. And you better know epidermis intercellular space is not there. Anywhere epidermis drawn like this, no space. And here you will know, na, who is there? Multicellular stem here is there. Either this multicellular stem here is branch or unbranched. And this is called trichome. Okay, this is what basically trichome or stem here. And this is what? Epidermis. Epidermis. Is it clear in the mind? Now have a look here. In stem, what you are finding? Outside of epidermis, who is present? Cuticle is present. Who is present? Cuticle is present. And even in epidermis of a stem, when it is in a young stage, especially in case of monocot, I will say about stomata may present. Getting the thing. So it is epidermis. Below the epidermis, who is there? Hypodermis is there. Hypodermis is there. Epidermis over, finis. Hypodermis present the. So each and every layer, one by one, sequentially work will done. So here this is hypodermis, and you better know many time I wrote hypodermis is made up of which one? Collenchyma. Collenchyma. So here also who is not present? Intercellular space not present, because anything is collenchymatous, right? Where you intercellular space is there? In collenchyma intercellular space absent, na? So hypodermis is what? Collenchymatous. Clear? So who is also over? Hypodermis is also over. After hypodermis, we will look on which one? General cortex. So you know general cortex is multi-layered and it is what? Parenchymatous. And who is present? Intercellular space is present. Who is present? Intercellular space is present. So this is the general cortex. It is what basically? It is general cortex. And what should we write about it? It is multi-layer. And hypodermis also made up of few layer. Few layer, multi-layered, parenchymatous, and intercellular space present. Intercellular space present. Getting the idea? Is it clear in the mind? Intercellular space present. Now what you will find? Below the, which one? General cortex. Who is present? Endodermal layer is present. Who is present? Endodermis is present. So these three layers, hypodermis, general cortex, endodermis, are all together called cortex. Here you will find in endodermis, casparian strips is not present, don't confuse. So in endodermis, who is there? It is endodermis. Endodermis. Endodermis have another name, starch sheath. Starch sheath. Why we call it starch sheath? Due to deposition of starch granule. Due to deposition of starch granule. And because I want to write here one thing, I am writing as a star marking, casparian strips is absent. Casparian strip present in root, not in stem. Mind this line. Strip is absent. Who is absent? Casparian strips is absent. Is it clear in the mind or not? Right? Casparian strips is present or absent? Absent. In place of casparian strips, what you are finding? Starch granules are there. And that is the reason endodermis is called what basically? What basically? A starch sheath. These region I drawn here is extrastellar region. Agree or not? It is extrastellar region or not? Tell me. Yes. Now we are drawing the stellar region here. Have a look. Have a look here. So I am drawing here. First I am drawing the vascular tissue. Have a look. I am just drawing one vascular tissue here, another vascular tissue here. Here I am writing which one? Protoxylem. Here it is metaxylem. And between protoxylem and metaxylem, who is present? Cambium. And then I am writing which one here? Phloem. Got the idea? Same here. You can write like it is protoxylem, metaxylem, and then it is what? Vascular cambium, intravascular cambium. Getting the idea? And then I am writing here is what? Phloem. So I told you about the vascular tissue here first, right? Okay, bicollateral. How bicollateral, dear? I wrote protoxylem. PX I wrote. I not only wrote P. P stand for protoxylem. Clear or not? So cambium is present in between. So this is the vascular tissue. Now here I am drawing a sclerenchyma first. So if you look at the sclerenchyma, a sclerenchyma is made up of few layers, and the layer of sclerenchyma, here is what happening. It is this color, this one also this color. So layer of, just a minute, let me erase first. First let me draw this. Here you look. Just above the vascular bundle, phloem here, it is which one? A sclerenchymatous band of pericycle is present. So what I want to say, it is pericycle. Pericycle made up of alternate arrangement of parenchyma and sclerenchyma. Agree or not? You are looking the diagram or not? And sclerenchyma. Where sclerenchyma is there? The red one I am saying sclerenchyma. And the white one I am saying which one? Parenchyma. So paren, scleren, paren, scleren, paren, scleren. It like that. Getting the idea? Paren, scleren, paren, scleren, paren, scleren. Is it clear? So above the phloem, who is there? Sclerenchyma is there. And this is called bundle cap. What it is called? Bundle cap. You got the meaning of bundle cap? What is bundle cap? Hurry up. What is bundle cap? A sclerenchymatous band above the vascular tissue, above the phloem, cover of pericycle. It is called which one? A sclerenchyma above phloem. It is called, of course, bundle cap. Clear or not? Now I am telling you what present here. Now I am telling you here in the central region. It is central region. In central region, large and well-developed pith are present. Large and well-developed, who is present? Pith are present. And it is pith, centrally located. Pith. Pith is what? Well-developed. Parenchymatous. Already I told pith is parenchymatous. And this radiating layer is called pith ridge. It is also parenchymatous. Pith ridge. So pith ridge is radiating from center to pericycle. And how they are passing? They are passing through which one? Between the space between two vascular tissue. Two vascular bundle. This is one vascular bundle. This is another vascular bundle. Is it clear in the mind? Understanding the idea? Right? So this is about the which one? A structure of anatomical structure of a typical dicot stem. When you look at the stem, you find that particular structure. Is it clear in the mind? Is it clear in the mind? I have taken a sectional view now when you are studying a stem. We are just going for a which view? Sectional view. Is it clear? It is all right? It is done. Now I am telling you about anatomy of 3-4 minutes it will take. It will done. Anatomy of which one? monocot stem. Is it clear what we are going to deal? Anatomy of monocot stem. So look here. If you talk about monocot stem, transverse section if you take, so you will find vascular bundle is scattered. Wait a minute. So vascular bundle, what you will say? I want to say about vascular tissue. I not say na. I just find time over, so just came in hurry. Don't came in hurry. Hurry give always the bad things. So what happened here? Look, vascular tissue, conjoint, collateral, or in case of some cucurbit, maybe bicollateral. We are just telling entire na. Here I draw the diagram of collateral, conjoint, collateral, and which one? Open. Which kind of arrangement is there? In dark. Which kind of arrangement is there? In dark. Okay. Number of vascular tissue, many. Getting the idea? Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Right. And if you talk about a dicot stem, vascular tissue present in a ring. Look here. Xylem, phloem, xylem, phloem, xylem, phloem, xylem, phloem. So it is what you will find. Vascular tissue present as a broken ring. Vascular tissue present as broken ring. In case of which one? Dicot stem. Right? Conjoint, collateral, open, in dark, collateral or bicollateral. Getting the things or not? Depend upon which stem is there. And vascular tissue present in a which one? Broken ring. Pith is well developed. Right? Okay. So who is over? Dicot stem is over. Now we are coming on which one? Monocot. Have a look here. So can we move? Yeah. So what you find in the monocot? In monocot you find vascular, these all circle I am drawing. These all circle I am drawing here is what? Vascular tissue. So you are finding vascular tissue, xylem, phloem, circle means one vascular tissue. Vascular tissue you are finding what? Scattered in entire ground tissue. So here it is peripheral vascular tissue, this is small, and the vascular tissue towards center, central vascular tissue, it is what? Large in size. And in monocot, what happened? A scattered vascular bundle is present. Which kind of vascular bundle is present? A scattered vascular bundle is present. A scattered in which one? Entire ground tissue. Are you getting the idea? You are finding it is present in a ring. It is present in a ring, not present in a ring. Na? It is scattered in the entire. Right. Now we are going to deal about the structure. Transverse section. If I go for that much section, a study. That much section study only. So what you will find? Have a look here. I am just drawing it. Look here. Outermost layer, epidermis. Okay. Outside the epidermis, of course, who is present? Cuticle is present. But usually who is not present? Trichome is not present. When you will even look at the diagram of NCERT, in monocot stem, they not shown the trichome. Now if you talk about below the epidermis, who is there? Hypodermis. So if you talk about hypodermis, these hypodermis is made up of which one? You tell me, it is very important question. Sclerenchyma. So hypodermis, it is epidermis, and then hypodermis is made up of which one? Sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma. Different from which one? Dicot. Now I am drawing two vascular tissue. One vascular tissue I am drawing this one, a smaller, another vascular tissue I am drawing this one, larger. So in vascular tissue you are finding who is there? Protoxylem, metaxylem and phloem. Cambium is absent. Protoxylem, metaxylem, phloem. Cambium is absent. And around the vascular tissue is surrounded by layer of sclerenchymatous cell that is called bundle sheath. That is called bundle sheath. So vascular tissue surrounded by which one? Layer of sclerenchymatous cell. It is called bundle sheath. Now who is there? Everywhere. Now filling tissue. It is parenchymatous. Caught. Which one? Ground tissue. Ground tissue is present everywhere and ground tissue is undifferentiated. So here you look, everywhere I just simply filling it. It is parenchymatous ground tissue. It is parenchymatous ground tissue present everywhere. Are you getting the idea or not? So it is ground tissue. Who is over? Ground tissue. It is which one? Vascular tissue. So what you are finding about vascular tissue? Conjoint, collateral, not bicollateral, and closed, and in dark. Number many. Number what? Many. Number what? Many. And how it is there? Scattered. Now who is this? Bundle sheath. Bundle sheath. And it is made up of which one? Sclerenchyma. It is made up of which one? Sclerenchyma. Now what you are finding in vascular tissue, some of the protoxylem get damaged and a cavity is forming. That is called protoxylary lacuna. Protoxylary lacuna. Getting the things or not? So this is about the TS of a which one? Monocot stem. Who is absent? Who is absent here? Tell me, who is absent in diagram? No endodermis, no pericycle, no pith, no pith rays. These are absent, so and these all are present in dicot. So you can make a difference or not. Bundle sheath is present here, not present in which one? Dicot. This is a difference. Collenchymatous in dicot, sclerenchymatous hypodermis in monocot. Getting the idea or not? Is it clear or not? So you can say about 8-10 differences or not easily between which one? Dicot and monocot stem. So who is also over? Who is also over? Monocot stem also over. Right? So what I told, be systematic, patiently do the things, everything become great. Thank you, Ji. Thank you very much. So I'm sending you the QR code. Have a look. So thank you very much.